I crossed an imaginary line with a bunch of plants. Cheers, pal.
Guys, gals, Flask 114. 114. And it looks something like this. Another one that's very brown. At least it's, God knows it's politically correct, because we don't want to offend all the racist people. If I mention the name of my truck is less white. Okay, so it's very dark. Kind of smells like the last one. I'm getting a kind of a bourbon-esque thing going on. The vanilla, the oakiness, a little bit of like corn kind of sweetness. Cheers. I'm going to stick with bourbon. Might even have a little bit more oomph to it, but it's very smooth. All the things I just said that it smells, I'm getting that in the taste. Okay. First, some bookkeeping. David Brown will be here on Friday to do a brew review with me. He's hell-bent on writing the book Be Like Ed, and he told me that he is setting a goal of 20 days for everybody to get their stories in. And just like I said, you don't have to have some lofty, I had a lot of one-on-one time. I got to spend time in person with Ed on multiple occasions. So I have some really good personal stuff. But, if you just want to let me know that, for instance, Ed subbed to your channel, and he would check out and leave a comment on every one of your videos. Everything that we get our hands on, David's going to put in the book. So this is your chance for, it's David, so just kidding. It's your chance to get your story out there forever. And then he's going to follow it up by being on Locked and Loaded on Friday and Christine's show on Saturday. So on top of that, I got something in the mail. On top of that, I got the bottle ship game. These sinkers on the second one, which was 3 for Smile Money and 2 for Sharky. Let's threw these down here. We got the forgot, it's like every time Lily. Of course, eventually, hopefully Sharky wins this, because he said that he wanted it, which if he really does, I'll set it aside if he can transport it home. Left to go left to go before I add more stuff to it is the headlamp, the SOG multi-tool, the hex driver kit, and the Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops knife that you can pick from. And wasn't real impromptu, but I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I could throw in right now quickly. But Yeah, that's that's good. That's good. So I'm gonna do like I did before. Got the Millennium Stein, the Millennial Cup, Sharky, Smile Money, and Smile Money. Okay, there the two of you are chilling. Just gonna tilt it to like get somebody in my finger. Oh, Smile Money for the second victory tour. So Smile Money, you can let me know what you want, a headlamp or one of the tools. I will patiently await your decision. Comments. First in was Smile Money. Smile Money says, first, I feel like I've been here before. Stalker Steve says, if I wouldn't have been playing with my new gun, I could have been closer. Gunwild says, second again, bitches. Blue Healer, 2 thumbs up. Blue Healer with prayers for, and I haven't heard from him yet today, but prayers for Harold Harmarsh. EMT Railfan, 5th. Stalker Steve says way better than A5. Or a 5. I don't know. EMT Railfan says that's what she said. Oh, speaking of that, I just got off the phone with Mule. Said he was going to leave a comment, but he picked C5 for the new game, and C5 is a miss, Steve. And since I talked to Steve, Mule Team, of course, I had to bring out the redhead. Why? Because I really like the redhead. And since Steve is a huge AK fan, he must like it too. A lot of Krebs goodies on this one. Someday it would be really awesome to actually have a Krebs AK. Definitely some of the best that money can buy. Okay, that and I'm gonna make a Bloody Mary. One of the things I put in there is Satan sauce, and my recommended life hack: if you get Satan sauce, the first thing you need to do is lose the little shaker orifice thingy, because it's too restrictive and you won't need that. And like I said, I usually do a little Satan sauce, a little super hot shit, I like fresh ground coarse pepper. This is an experiment. I think, Jeremy, it was one of the things on your list. Maybe, I don't know. This is pickle punch. I'm not sure how strong it is, so I won't get too carried away with it. And then I like spicy V8. a little zing-zang. And then mix it all up with the, where did you go? Oh my god. Oh, it fell. Hang on. There you are. One of the items that I recently reviewed that I was actually planning on hanging on to was the spoon and the fork, and the spoon also is a knife. So cheers. That's good. I wanted to see where that mix fell. If I needed to add a little more of something. And I do not have... Steve, I know you're disappointed. Because he wanted me to do C5 and drink some vodka. I have not had a bottle of vodka in the arsenal for since last year. So I'm going with tequila, and that would be known as the Bloody Maria. Cheers, guys. Smile money. Prayers for Harold. Positive thoughts for sure. Boca Loco. When I get my computer unpacked, I'm going to reface the Brew Babes. Laugh out loud. Zeus says laugh out loud. Stalker Steve, 5th. Eltenda, cheers. Clyde, 9th, whiskey and revolution for all. Suppose I might as well finish off the last of the Highland Park. And there is a dead soldier. Yeah, Jeremy, the Zing Zang isn't bad. I still like cutting it with the spicy V8. Non-machinable disc mailer. This one was addressed to Eric Ebaldny. It is a copy of Linux Mint 20.1. Alright. I will. I might have to do a video chat with you and make sure I'm doing this right. Like I said, I have I'll double check, but I don't think I have anything on either of those systems that I want to save. Okay. Awesome. It'd be interesting to see about breathing some new life into some computers that are getting a little doggy. Mike, here, cheers. Thank you, Mike. Jules, really dark beer. Cheers. But that is the way I like it. Then Jules says, prayers for Harold. Thank you. Clyde, get better soon, Harold. Prayers up. Thank you. Cobra, prayers sent up for Harold. Thank you very much. Stalker Steve, I see you shaved your head. Did you catch the lice from the other kids? Well, I can tell you what you didn't watch. No, I on Stalker Steve, if you would have watched Foreign and Domestic, Scotsman asked me to come on there. We were in the process of fundraising to get the new Justin's Final Mission and everything going, because Active Heroes has disgracefully decided to go in a different direction. And at one point in time, someone threw a thing out in the comments saying, what would it take for me to shave my head? And we were at $1,400, and I said, if we go over $2,000, I'll have Christine do it right here. And two people made that happen. So Christine shaved my head on a live chat, and the video is on Scotsman's channel. I can't remember exactly where we were. Well into the second. I believe into the. I know the first hour had been up. So, yeah. I mean, technically, I like it. I mean, hell, when you get out of the shower, who cares if the mirror is steamed up? I already know it's perfect. Stalker Steve, you're a brave man letting your wife walk off with your phone like that. Hey, and Wade will tell you we are both very lucky men. And of course, you should already know this, Stalker Steve, because you've had your fair share of conversations with Christine. She flat out knows. It's like, there's thanks to two different ways that the deplorables interact with each other. A lot of the more questionable stuff is on Messenger, and all of the real juicy stuff is on Signal. And some of it may get saved to my phone, but there's really so much stuff out there. It's like, why would you possibly have to have a phone with in-depth collection of beautiful women and such. Besides that, I tell Christine, I said, as you well know, with the deplorables, there is all sorts of really interesting things that we share. If you want to go through my phone and look at it, it's all yours. She's like, no, it's okay. Besides that, Wade keeps her on her toes. Every now and then he's by accidentally sent her the stuff that was supposed to go to the deplorables. Yeah, so I'll just go right back to what I was saying, and Wade would agree. We're both really lucky men in the fact that it's not that I deny that I would have anything questionable showing up on my phone, Steve. I basically warn her that it's there in case you by accidentally run across it. I almost want to say I've had this. Either at or like a step up from like Knob Creek. Okay, so I'm going with bourbon. I'm definitely getting a really nice, smooth vanilla. Almost I'm getting a subtle maple-like flavor. The smooth vanilla and maple, and then of course your typical oak, and it's almost leaving the flavor of maple pancakes in my mouth right now. I mean, it has actually washed away all of the Bloody Maria flavors. Oak and that subtle corn sweetness. That is honestly bizarre right now. It's almost like the last thing I had was a maple syrup covered pancake, and I don't really get that on the nose. I think I'm gonna go. I want to say 8.5, but I'm not even sure if that quite does it. I'm gonna do a 8.5 plus. I mean, we're like right at a 9. Okay, let us get this information off to the Nihapian. Who is also on Signal. Flask. Flask number 114. Bourbon. Yeah, it's got some, definitely has got some good flavors going. Smooth vanilla and maple syrup. Oak and like a corn sweetness. I gave it a 9.5 plus. Okay, let us await what it is. Back to you guys. Poco Loco. There's got to be an online Battleship game board so you can make it easier to follow along. Why the fuck do I have to do anything, Poco Loco? Get off your lazy ass, draw 1 through 10, A through J, and then make some lines. See, this is where Smile Money said, you just have to watch the brew review from the start to the end and listen to when people have left a clue. And there's got to be an online way. Yeah, sure. Poco Loco. Well, never mind. Poco Loco. I know someone who took the prick, and they said they had a sign of relief from saying they were anticipating in a drug trial. SMDH. I know someone who took the prick, and they had to sign a release form saying they were participating in a drug trial. Wow. So basically you have to sign to give up all of your rights before you get the vaccination. Old Forester. I'm just going to write that down right now. Let's see what I find. Yes. Okay, I'm assuming it wasn't the $999 bottle. Wow, they got a $700 bottle, birthday bourbon for $140, Statesman for $54, 2016 release for $1,200, Old Forester Row Series Prohibition Style Bourbon. That one is $59. This one is also from. This one's the same one for $50. This one's $50. I'm not exactly sure if it's one in particular. I mean, I have Old Forester 86 proof bourbon Kentucky Straight Bourbon, and this one is a $18 bottle. Yeah, I have no idea exactly which one it is, but it's very smooth. If it's an $18 bottle, it's still rather good. Like I said, it's like take that sip and just kind of wait for it. And the last thing it's leaving behind is that maple pancake flavor. Zippy, prayers said for Harold. Thank you, sir. Poco Loco. I don't know on your truck, but when that happens, they stop running off your sensors. Some run strictly off the mass airflow sensor. Some run on the specs from the last time it ran right. Some run on just a predefined program. Either way, it's bad. O2 sensors are made to be replaced. Get her done. Yeah, I was saving up some money so I can make an appointment with my buddy Rob to get this fixed. Clyde, G8. G8. And G8 is a miss. JR10. Hey, Kiwa Chong Kane, what's up with the Shalom look? Things change when I don't keep up with the changing times. Clyde says he did something pretty fucking awesome. Well, and YouTube says that I can say to you, not much, nothing, what do you mean, none of them apply, so I'm not hitting any button. No, I just, like I just said, shaving my head, got $600 for Justin's final mission. My only regret is it happened so fast, I wish I would have held out for more for Justin. Mule Stout. Well, we do have whiskey. I know you wanted vodka. Mr. 27, intro tat das. Mr. 27, Brew Babe needs to eat a few cheeseburgers. Mr. 27, 27th. Zeus, Scotch Brite, some hinges to paint at work while you drink beer. Just changed oil on a V10. Cowbell for Harmarsh, 2 as well. And I can say, great idea, good tip, sounds great. Scotch Brite and some hinges to paint at work while you drink beer. Yeah. Mr. 27, prayers for Harmarsh. Thank you, sir. Mr. 27, no Canadian whiskey guy here. No, he's been MIA for a little while. Cobra, G10. G10 is a miss. G10 is a miss. Cobra, F it. NIHAP, standard wire, branded cows. Mr. Potato Head. I mean, he must have been married because they also sold Mrs. Potato Head. I just dropped my Tundra off at the Auto Rust Technicians. They install a kit that replaces the rotted frame sections. The parking lot had all brands represented. Yeah, I personally don't think I can tell you that there is no vehicle, at least that I see in this town, that is immune to rust eventually. It just kind of sucks because you know, I don't want certain parts of my truck to rust to the point where, like for instance, it was getting so bad with the Toyota, I was worried that the cab was going to have nothing to attach to soon. And the anchor points, one of the anchor points for the cab to the frame was right where the frame, that whole anchor point was rusting completely off. That's because of it's because of rust. One of the last times before the frame cracked for the second time while in my possession, I was going to have the original one cut off. All it needed was a piece of angle bracket with a hole drilled in it, and then a new bolt replacing the whole assembly to make sure that cab corner was reattached to the frame. Cheap old gun guy. A request is easy as that done. Always happy to help. Hope Harold gets better. Thank you, sir. McLean. Hey, Harmarsh. Get over this health stuff and get back to what's important. 1 beer. 2, eating butt. McLean. I got a Bonneville bobber once. It's a mind scrambler. See, I don't even know when you're serious. McLean, I like that scratched area sway arm look. Oh, I like that stretched out rear sway arm look. Yeah, there's some bikes that really do get a very interesting look when you take that swing arm and bring it back a little bit farther. Steven, I'll try my hand at the new it's bottle ship. I call F.U. McLean, S.H. Beef flaps. I like the white goop dripping. Cunwild. I've already told Harold I would keep him in my prayers on Facebook, but it won't hurt to say it again. We're thinking about you, buddy. Absolutely. Gunwild, aren't you a snob in just about everything? Let's see. You're a master in snobbery and guns, especially triggers, knives, multi-tools, beef jerky, boiled peanuts, whiskey, beer, what else? Help me out here, Smile Money. Yeah, I think you... Flashlights? Did you mention flashlights? Wade, at my age, my body makes various disturbing noises. Mostly snap, cracks, and pops. Can't forget the paramedic sound effects and the accompanying odors. Wade, prayers for Harold. He's the right kind of crazy in my book. Yes, he is. Wade, I carry the Leatherman Wingman I won from Ed. Which one? Oh, I have the Skeletool. I don't remember what Leatherman is in my other pants. But again, this is that kind of to get you by kind of one. Not really. Skeletool really doesn't have shit on it. It has a screwdriver, a knife, pliers, and most important is a bottle opener. Gunwild. Ophelia on the rust. My truck came from Kansas and it's rusted out pretty bad. Clyde, you gotta buy them a little further south. Then that down Then that down here, they don't use salt, only sand. If they get to use salt, we're fucked. If they gotta use salt, we're fucked. Yeah. And then Gunwild says, I agree with that. But Kansas is where my dad lives, so I had no choice where it came from when I inherited the truck. McLean, Eric. I tried the frozen butter trick. It was pretty good. It reminded me of an Eskimo girl I used to go with. Jolson, this video needs more cowbell. There you go. TFC, this was the only way I could beat Harold to the comments. Good luck, buddy. By the fact that he wasn't here. Brad, 60th, 9 off. Hell yeah, brother. Rich Huff, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Mr. 27. Well, she's not going to be able to get this right as you ask it, but hey, Google, how many battle shits are there on BrewBomie's board?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
Hey Google, you know the board game Battleship? How many ships are there?
On the website cs.nmsu.edu, they say the 5 ships are carrier, battleship, cruiser, submarine, and destroyer.
Mr. 27, quiet on the BrewBomie studio floor, please. Ms. BrewBomie. Yeah, no shit. Brad Thomas, prayers for Harold. Thank you. Smile Money. Hey, I have a life. I'm fighting for truth, justice, and the American way. Demands that I monitor this channel. Laugh out loud. You're doing good. Crazy Scotsman. Minute 56, didn't waste time with the flashlight, but still took almost 2 minutes. No surprise there. Scotsman. Whiskey. Then he says, professional video being made. Come on, we all know a professional wouldn't take as long to get to the drinking as you do. Wow, tough crowd. Tough crowd. Whiskey. Oh yeah, I have a dead silhouette right now, so I'm going to be moving. And from what I'm already being told by you guys, this is not going in the front row. I believe I am going to move the cask strength rock oyster to the front and put that right there. But for you, Scotsman, I am going to pour me a wee bit of the Big Pete. Cadillac V, I watched start to finish, laugh out loud. Cadillac V, I appreciate it. I mean, every time I make that comment, I don't mean to offend the people that actually do, because I guess if I wanted to do a John Solar and sit down with a calculator and compare it with the analytics, for as long as these brew reviews are, I am surprised to see the average duration of a viewer to these videos. Yeah, I do appreciate it because like the last few days, I've been really busy. I don't know, like the other night, I got done doing the brew review, had to edit it, had a quick dinner with Christine, and sat down on the couch, and all of a sudden I just, wasn't feeling super. She goes, let's just go to bed, and I'm like, yeah, I'm all up for that. And normally that's when I would spend some time. She goes to bed, I put on the Bluetooth earbuds and hunker down with usually see if any of my good friends, and a bunch of you are on here, like Stephen Bush, if he's got a review up. And it's like the Vanessa House one, I typed in first, watched his review. He wasn't very happy with that particular one, quote unquote. You can't win them all, I think you said about it. And I was going to leave another comment so that you knew I just didn't watch 30 seconds, hit first, and I was just like, I couldn't keep my eyes open. I'm just like, yeah, going to bed. So I'm once again, I'm pretty much behind on everything. Oh, got to do the stereotypical double checking on Big Charlie. Have we got him there yet, kids? Still not. He's at 991. Damn it. Cadillac V, I do appreciate it though, my friend, very much. Scotsman, I have had good luck with the Toyota. I wish I could afford the Tundra, but both of the Tacomas I have been reliable. Here's the funny thing, Scotsman. I have owned several Toyotas, probably at least 4, maybe 5 Toyotas over the years, and not all pickup trucks. I've owned 3 Toyota pickup trucks, and one doesn't count. The very first Toyota pickup truck, where was the car first? I think the very first Toyota I ever owned was the Toyota SR5, which I believe was also listed as a Tacoma. And that had a Buick 3.8 liter V6, a turbo 350 transmission in it, and it was sitting on, I think they were 38-inch tires. And I mean, I don't know, as of when I got rid of that truck, I don't think there was any rust on it at all, but it was actually in very good shape. And I can't really count on talking about reliability, because it wasn't, the most of it was Toyota, and the drivetrain was Chevrolet. But that one was pretty cool. That had dual exhaust, and it had side pipes, so if you rolled the windows down and went down a hill, during the summer, you got the bum 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 bum. It would you would hear left right left right left right. Scotsman, I try to watch all the way through, but sometimes I have other stuff going on. No matter what, I love you, brother. No homo. Yes, Scotsman, very much so. Mr. 27. No, Mr. So Mr. means male? Who knew? Laugh out loud. Scotsman. It was almost tomorrow at the beginning of this video, as long as it took to get to drinking. Oh, come on, stop. Scotsman, 6.6 for Flying Dog is really light. Usually they're over 10% on most of their beers. Yeah, this whole brunch pack, the 6.6 was the heaviest of the hitters. Mr. 27, yippee dippy for the needle sticky. EMT Railfan. The brew girl looks like another former coworker, except she wasn't that endowed. I was never lucky enough to see that much of her, though. Spill something on her. Tell her if she takes the top off right away, you could probably get that out with a little tonic water. Mike, my thoughts and well wishes to Harold. EMT Railfan, I don't have a life. While I may watch in shifts, I watch the entire reviews. Thank you. Oh, God. Still marching to the end here. Sharky, crazy. These thumbnail girls were more daring than the last few ones with the see-through lace and all. But somehow this thumbnail made it. Certainly a clearly defined and upheld policy right there. Yeah, YouTube makes zero sense. 0 cents. I don't understand how you can have a woman in a one-piece bathing suit and have them call it nudity, appeal it, and have them say, oh yeah, on second look, we have definitely determined that that was nudity. I mean, you barely even know is that real or paint? Big Pete. Sharky, now that's a bikini design I approve of. Age restrictions apply, though. Just like I'm way past or pulling off being shirtless and thinking I still look like my 25-year-old self. Jay from Elite Ammunition, prayers for Harold. Thank you, sir. Jay, that bell will die. Sharky, I'd bet that some fat checker would call the Constitution fake news. Oh, I'm sure. Sharky, how in the hell did you get the Photoshop lean on the scope of the 24-inch to look so good? You should do something with those skills. Clyde says it's green screen. Sharky, and they are landing strips set above the canoe. There was. I think she got rid of it. How am I supposed to land next to the little guy now? Thank David in advance from me. Again, you can send your stuff to the Brew Channel's email. I have it right down below, right below Big Charlie. If you haven't subbed to Big Charlie's Model Garage, we're trying to push them over 1,000, and we've stalled out on that. So, we've got 20 days to get the stories to David for the book. You'll be in the book. Sharky, F7. F7 is a hit. F7 is a hit. Sharky, SH, yummy outro buns. Way juicier and softer than the Kaiser roll I used for my burgers. Yeah, but your hamburger today looked pretty damn good. Oh, here we are. Finishing stretch. Gunwild. I have a Vortex Crossfire on my varmint gun. It's overkill for a .22 rifle, but I can see the critters like they were right in front of me. Yeah, and when you're shooting at 100 yards, you can see the hits. So you don't have to keep getting up and going down and looking. J-Dog at home. Oh yeah, yesterday was Tuesday. Zippy. Picked up a Zastava Z-Pap 92 today in 7.62 by 39. Fine shooting pistol. I don't remember if I ever shot Mule's Pap. And that is the last comment before we go to the Ed Club. Yeah, it's we're gonna get like 3 or 4 days of rain. I don't think I need anything else. I'll finish what I have. Okay, first in the club is Gunwild. You said no review today, liar. Cheers. I did say I like to, be a liar. I can say tomorrow, my bad, I forgot. I'll go with my bad. Stalker Steve, bam! On getting in the club. Steve, again. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Steve. Smart Money, cheers. First time I have not finished a brew review prior to a club meeting. Smart Money, would you stop ratting out the female waxing videos? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break into your personal personal stash. Zeus, cheers, Patriots. Cheers, Zeus. That was from 7 minutes ago. Now it's from 9 minutes ago. And Zeus stands as the last comment. Thank you, NIHAP, for the bourbon. And more than likely, Gunwild, we will see you tomorrow. But if not, remember, David Brown will be here for Friday's brew review, Friday's Locked and Loaded, and Saturday's the Ms. Bomey Zone. And we will be, we'll be having fun, but we will seriously be talking about his new book, Be Like Ed, and encouraging everybody that wants to tell something about their experience with Ed to get that information to me, and I will get it to David, and it will go into the book. So, cheers, guys, and as Stalker Steve would tell you, play safe. Kind of makes you want to pee.